Okay, 5.4 practice worksheet number 5. Okay, I am taking the polynomial x to the 4th minus 8x cubed plus 9x squared plus 35x minus 20. And I'm dividing that by the divisor x minus 4. Okay, how do I make x into an x to the 4th? I'm going to multiply it by x to the 3rd. Somebody call my name. X cubed times x is x to the 4th. X cubed times negative 4 is negative 4x cubed. I am subtracting the entire quantity. So x to the 4th minus x to the 4th cancel out to 0. Negative x cubed minus a negative 4x cubed is a negative 4x cubed. Bring down the 9x squared. How do I make this x a negative x cubed? A negative 4x cubed. I'm going to multiply it by negative 4x squared. Negative 4x squared times x is negative 4x cubed. Negative 4x squared times negative 4 is positive 16x squared. Subtract the entire quantities. Okay, these cancel out to 0. 9x squared minus 16x squared is negative 7x squared. Bring down the 35x. How do I make x into a negative 7x squared? Multiply it by negative 7x, good. Negative 7x times x is negative 7x squared. Negative 7x times negative 4, positive 28x. Guys, quiet down. Minus that entire quantity. 0. 35x minus 28x. 7x. Bring down the minus 20. How do I make x into a 7x? Multiply by 7. 7 times x. 7x. 7 times negative 4 is negative 28. Subtract that entire quantity. X is 0 out. Negative 20 plus 28 is 8. So my answer, see, I have x cubed minus 4x squared minus 7x plus 7. And then I have a plus 8 over the divisor x minus 4. Any questions? Yeah, the remainder goes over the divisor. Want me to do another one of these? Which one? Number 3? Okay, I'm taking the polynomial b cubed minus 14b squared plus 32b plus 80. I'm dividing it by b minus 10. That's the question. Okay, how do I make b into a b cubed? Multiply by b squared. B squared times b is b cubed. B squared times negative 10 is negative 10b squared. Subtract that entire quantity. These cancel. I get negative 14b squared minus a minus is plus 10b squared is negative 4b squared, or not to be squared. Bring down the 32b and start over. Negative 4b, good. Negative 4b times b, negative 4b squared. Negative 4b times negative 10 is a positive 40b. Subtract that entire quantity. These cancel. I get 32b minus 40b is a minus 8b. Bring down my 80. Let's see. How do I make b to a negative 8b? Well, I'm going to multiply it by negative 8. Negative 8 times b is negative 8b. Negative 8 times negative 10 is a positive 80. Subtract the entire quantity. I'll cancel out and I get 0. So my answer, b squared minus 4b minus 8. Yeah, and I was making fun of my wife because she fixes everything. This worksheet, huh? Which one? Number 2? Okay, number 2. I am taking 7n cubed plus 36n squared plus 12n plus 39, and I'm going to divide it by n plus 5. Okay, how do I make n into 7n cubed? Guys, quiet down. That's right, multiply it by 7n squared. 7n squared times n is 7n cubed. The 7n squared times 5 is plus 35n squared. Subtract the entire quantity. These cancel out. Let's see, 36 minus 35, 1n squared Bring down my 12n. How do I make n to n squared? Multiply by n. N times 5 is 5n. Subtract the entire quantity. I get 12n minus 5n is 7n. Bring down to 39. How do I get n to be 7? N. Multiply by 7. 7 times n is 7n. 7 times 5 is 35. Subtract the entire quantity. I get 4. That's my answer. 7n squared plus n plus 7 plus 4 over my divisor n plus 5.
I know.
All right. Let's take a look at your bookwork.
You show
All right, so on your bookwork, quiet. On your bookwork, you're only supposed to do the first. You're only supposed to do 9, 11, 13, 15, and 45. Now, 9, 11, 13, 15 are pretty straightforward. However, number 45, a little tricky. Okay, let's do number 45.
What quantity are those listed? 9, 10, and 11.
Number 45.
My pack.
Then you didn't turn it in. Look at Skyward. Number, what were you supposed to do? 9, 11, 13, 15, and 45. We're going to do 45. We are taking, I'm going to write down the problem first. X to the 4th plus 3x squared
What I want.
plus x plus 4 divided by x plus 3. Okay, before I do this, has anybody noticed anything about this problem?
Nope. Yeah, you solve it.
Quiet.
Not gonna be hard.
What's different about this problem than any other problem that we've done? Mark?
Again, it will go past though.
Yeah, I'm missing an x to the 3rd, right? Every problem we've done, we've had sequential exponents. We are missing an x to the 3rd. If those people that are playing video games If you miss this, you will miss this on the quiz probably Tuesday. There is no x to the third term, so we need to put one in. Okay? So I have an x to the fourth plus, what's the only way that's going to make my x to the third term not show up? Multiplying it by 0. Okay, if you do not put that in there, you will get the wrong answer, guaranteed. Okay, my divisor, x plus 3. How do I make x? X to the fourth. Multiply by x to the third. Hey, look at that. I got a spot for it now. X to the third times x is x to the fourth. X to the third times 3 is a positive 3x to the third. Subtract the entire quantity. These cancel out. 0x to the third minus 3x to the third is negative 3x to the third. Okay, bring down your 3x squared. How do I make x into a negative 3x cubed? X squared. Negative 3x squared times x is negative 3x cubed. Negative 3x squared times 3 is negative 9x squared. Subtract the entire quantity. See, these cancel out. 3x squared plus 9x squared is 12x squared. Bring down the x. How do I get x to 12x squared? Multiplied by 12x. 12x times, oh, I know where it's at. It's in a pack from the sub, yeah. I got it. 12x times 3 is 36x. Do you need it, or?
I mean, it'd be nice so I could, catch up.
Or you could just, on a sheet of paper, be writing this down. X minus 36x is negative 35x. Bring down the 4. Okay, how do I make x into a negative 35x? Okay, negative 35 times x is negative 35x. Negative 35 times 3 is a negative 105. Okay, these add up to 0. 4 minus minus is a plus 105. I get 109. So my answer for 45. X cubed minus 3x squared plus 12x minus 35. I have to positive 109 over my divisor x plus. And that, my friend, is the end of Any question? Guys, finish the rest of these problems. I'll answer any questions on Monday, and then Tuesday you can take the quiz on long division.
The packet or
Pardon me?
the homework packet.